usually play games which doesn't follow a very dark theme. I haven't played any Dark Souls series or any game that have a very darkest environment or a theme like darkest. Why? Because first I'm scared of horror, so I avoided dark horror game. But there was a game, and usually the game that I have played involved Titanfall 2, Call of Duty series, God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man. Yes, that's the all game that I've played, including GTA 5, of course. That's like no brainer. Everyone is played GTA 5 at this point. But we are not talking about GTA 5. Today we are going to talk about an incremental game. Now, going with the incremental game, I have a very little experiences with the incremental game. I have never tried Cookie Clicker till now. The last incremental game which I have tried was called a game about feeding a black hole. Now, I downloaded the game about feeding a black hole and it was a grind. At the very start, it was awesome. There was like clearly so many changes happening in an instant. Every second or third run I'm saving money and getting an instant upgrade, and like it clearly visible that I am able to see the changes in the visual, and it was awesome. I tried another game which called Execute. Now, I was first skeptical about this game because on paper the game sound just useless grind and nothing else. Just think of, you have a mission to reduce the world population while the population is constantly been increasing. The only way to do so is using a gluttony. Well, there are more ways but introduced later on. When I started the game, it straight up throws me into the game. I fuck around till I figure out, which I did in 15 to 20 minutes playing. The game work this way: you capture people, prepare them, execute them, earn money, store blood. That's all. There are multiple machines that you are going to unlock, like one for making one for making grease, another for mining mining iron, and there is one more which is to automate the machines. Usually at the very start you have to manually click each and every machines, but as you go along you will going to unlock machines which can just generate a heat, and that heat convert the machines to work automatically. I would say the game has unwanted grind at the start. I really didn't get it why I was even sticking around. Like same with the feeding about black hole. The reason that I stick around was because I was closely following the developer after the game has been released. Why? Because I am also an aspiring game developer. Do not tell anyone. So I was like consuming some of the content to make some awesome games on my side hustle. So yeah, I come across his channel and he has a very great tips, to be honest, which I was going through. If you are also wanna know about him, I can link his channel on the description and you can take a look at his channel. So I just wanted to look at the game, that if he has the information that he's providing, so it should be in the game, like the game that he had made. So that's the primary reason that I stick around. I wouldn't say that the game was very engaging and fun at the very start, because it was very complex at the very start. It really, I don't know, maybe it felt like complicated for me at least. Maybe it could be completely different for you guys, but for me it was really complicated, which later on, once I figured out everything, it got easy. Not only easy, the game felt awesome, literal awesome. It was how would say, the cherry on top. See, once you have started to see the progress, once you have like gotten somewhere around 5 to 6 glutamine and automated some of this stuff, then you started enjoying it. But the cherry on top was the perk system. Now usually all incremental games has this perk system where you can cancel all your progress, get some extra gold bars which you can use to buy some perk, like following a roguelike structure where every time you lose you gain some advantage to going in the next run. Same with this game. There were multiple perks, but most of them I haven't used. There were only thrice or four the one that I've used. First one being multiplying the numbers, multiplying the machines that I have. For example, if I have a glutenary 4, then it would multiply it by 5. So 4 into 5, it's going to be 20. And if I upgrade once more, then it's going to upgrade 5 times more. For example, later on you unlock many things like ash, like getting dark crystal, which help you get these machines upgrade and increase the capacity, decrease the time that it takes to kill people. I know it's very dark thing, but bear with me. Now, I complete the game in like 3 hours, and I'm not going to say that I was bored for even a second. The main enjoyment part for me, of course, the automation part was that once I managed to attain enough gold and everything, that I just automated everything. Like at this point, I was just scrolling YouTube at the side, and it was on the vendor screen. Yeah, I know. I'm also I'm also believer of doing a multitasking. Don't tell anyone. There was also one more hidden thing in the game, which I'm going to spoil. It's nuclear. No pun intended. It was actually there was an option to build a nuclear missiles, and you can shoot the areas you want. I don't think it was a country specific or continent specific. You just build it, throw it, it go boom. Then the radiation go boom, then people die in passive ways. Yeah. There was a small polish, or I would say there was small detail. Like usually, if it wasn't there, you wouldn't going to be even noticed. But it being there really give the game a little bit of charm. What it was a news alert. Yes, at the very top of the screen, you usually get a news alert. Like somewhere around when you are very early in the game, there would be like, oh, people got missing from the village all of a sudden, and no one knows what happened, and same like something like this. Well, that was my experience in this weird idle game. It was weird because I played 3 games at my last weekend, and this was the only one which forced me to make a video about it. I really wanted to give it a try, Gambler's Table, again, because I'm guilty of not giving enough time to enjoy the game. Usually at the very first, nothing stick around. You have to give it time, you have to sit with it in order to make it so that it's like adjust with your brain. Yeah, I don't know why I'm giving you psychological stupid stuff. Whatever it is, if you have played this game, let me know what you have felt playing this House King, this light-hearted game. And if you haven't played, then give it a try. It's going forward. Well, that's it for this video. We will meet you in the next one. Walla walla out. Bye bye.